Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for being here with me today. I am Lou of Lou G's Angelic Connections, and this is today's Oracle message. Okay, so the message that I have today intuitively is trust your intuition, trust yourself. What you know, you know. There may be situations that are arising where things are unclear, but you know that you know. For those that are understanding this, you know that you know. Don't let anyone sway you. Don't let people try and tell you any different. The truth can be felt within your heart. It can be felt within your soul, within your being. You know what is true. Now, whether that is true for them, that is not for you to decide. You know your truth. You know what resonates with you, what doesn't resonate with you. And it's about just claiming and knowing that what you know is right for you. Don't let people sway you. Don't let people try and persuade you to do something that goes against what you feel within yourself. Be true to you. Understand, listen, learn, and discern. Discern what is true for you. Don't take everything and everyone at face value. Use your discernment to decide what does and doesn't fit. Okay, so today I have been guided to my Divine Feminine deck. Okay, intuition is an extremely feminine quality, hence the reason I've probably been drawn to these. So as always, I am going to call in my angels, my guides, my keepers of the light. Please guide me at this time. What message above all messages do we need to see today? Which one card above all cards has a message for the collective at this point in time? So let's see. What one message do we as a collective need to see today? Right, we actually have two. Okay, so we have, firstly, Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have still like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. So this is just confirming, yes, trust what you know inside. Joan of Arc, she went with what she needed, what she felt within, what she heard from the angels. And although it didn't end in a good way, she was true to herself to the end. She would not compromise her integrity. She went with her truth. And that is what this card is about. It's about you going with your truth, knowing what is right for you, as I was literally just saying to you. So, Joan of Arc is page number 9. Okay. So, I'll hold it there so you can draw in the energies. We have Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have still like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Joan of Arc represents the power that we all possess when we align with our calling. She is a legendary heroine in France for her role in the 100 Years' War. She was born in 1412 in Domremy in France, and at the age of 13 she had a vision that would change the course of her life. She relates years later in transcripts from her trial after being captured by the English that she would have preferred to stay in her hometown spinning wool. But the power of her vision and her belief in the truth of it compelled her to follow the voice she heard within her. The vision was of the Archangel Michael, accompanied by many angels. She said, I saw them with my bodily eyes as well as I am seeing you. And then they left. I wept. The Archangel Michael told her that she was meant to drive out the English from France. Dressed in men's armour, Joan of Arc led several campaigns against the English and became a symbol of hope. the power of her conviction that she was acting on God's behalf, shifting the tenor of the war in France's favour. She was captured in May of 1430 and taken to Rouen, which was then under English rule. A hearsay trial led by Bishop Cochin charged her with the repeat offence of cross-dressing. She was condemned and sentenced to death in May of 1431. 25 years later, her mother, Isabel Romy, among others, demanded a retrial. 115 witnesses were called to testify on Joan's defence. She was declared innocent in 1456, and Pope Benedictine XV canonised her in May of 1920. When your soul selects her card. During Joan of Arc's hearsay trial, her interrogators asked her if she was in a state of grace. She answered, "I am not. May God put me there, and if I am, may God so keep me." Her unfaltering faith in the truth of her own visions made the impossible possible. As a teenager, she led an army that changed the course of history for France, and because of the trials, we have sworn testimony detailing the courage of her convictions and her own testimony about her vision of the Archangel Michael, who inspired the course of her actions. "Act and God will act," she said. The faith she had in her vision allowed her to take on a task that had never been done before by a young woman. Her every action chanted, "I am not afraid. I was born to do this." She is associated with the fleur-de-lis, known as the flower of light. It represents Trinity, the profound truth that the Trinity would not exist without Mary and her brave response to the angel Gabriel's call. Joan, like Mary, knows she is directly connected to the divine from within her, and she allows that connection to guide her. Joan of Arc's life is a testament to what is possible for us when we believe steadfastly in our own vision. She asks for us to move beyond our fear, to act on our truth, and to do this with the confidence of knowing that our very steps is flanked with angels. What is the most powerful vision for my life? I have steel like faith in myself. The angels armour me with conviction. Okay, so today we are being called to definitely trust our intuition. Follow your truth. It may not be the truth for others, but follow your truth. If others don't like it, it's not for you to judge. It's not for you to try and find out why they don't believe the same as you, etc. They have their own path. Your path is your path. It is unique to you. Trust yourself. Trust what you're feeling. Trust where your intuition is taking you. Because we have Umoja. And now in the goddess guidance deck, she's called Yamani. But it's all about prosperity and abundance. And what I'm feeling is she's coming through because if you can stand in your truth, you will have nothing but abundance come to you. Now, whatever shape or form that abundance takes will be different for all of you. But you will feel abundant if you stand in your truth, if you be true to you. So we have, I'm going to pronounce it as it is on the card, Umoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. So I will just find her in the book. Let's have a look. Umoja. 194. There we go. So I'll hold it there so you can draw in her energy. Umoja, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Who is she? Umoja represents the creative force of the unconscious, the secret depths that brings the unseen into the physical realm. The African goddess Umoja gave birth to all the 14 gods and goddesses in the Yoruba religion. She is caring and nurturing, and yet also fiercely protective and strong, with a desire to relieve her children of any struggles or sorrows. She is worshipped at the ocean or in any flowing body of water, though it is said that her true home is the Ogun River in Nigeria. She is considered to be a mermaid whose energy, blessings and power flows through all forms of water, cleansing, renewing, inspiring, and reminding us of the limitless love we are. In Brazil and Uruguay, she is offered succulent fruit and gifts on tiny boats cast out to the sea from the beaches. Her worshippers ask her to give them her blessings so that their desires in the new year can manifest. She is the queen of the ocean, the ruler of the subconscious, and the creative force that allows us to translate the effable into art. As the mother of all, she is the energy that brings new life into this world. When your soul selects this card, Umoja creates a flow where before there was a block or a stagnation in our life force. When we feel uninspired or stuck in life or in a creative endeavour, from having a child to writing a book, Umoja is the feminine essence that sets our energy back in motion. As a mermaid, she exists both in the world and also in the unseen depths. She can help us dive deep down into the unconscious and into the collective unconscious and retrieve the hidden secrets or the wise pearls that we need to integrate now for our life to flow again. She is the queen of the ocean. She baptizes us to start over, to begin again right now, to let everything become brand new. She encourages us to use water as a ritual to send out our offerings to her, to bless our bodies in a warm bath, or to walk along a body of water and allow its perspective to give us the answer or blessing we seek. Umoja wants to cleanse us of the thoughts that are holding us back. Why do children calm down after a bath? Why do we feel healed and more centered after a nice long soak? Water is the element that held us in the womb, the return to our first and most primal element, the loss of gravity, the freedom of buoyancy. This allows us to release feelings or thoughts of being trapped or stuck. Umoja reminds you to use your tail. You are not of this earth, you are of the sea. What do I need to bring from out of the depths of the material world? I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Now, I am always going on about water and the cleansing properties that it has, the healing properties. Water is our best friend. And Umoja is here saying, yes, spend time cleansing to release those blocks. Now, what I feel is being blocked at the moment is you trusting your intuition. There's old conditioning there that is stopping you from truly trusting yourself. It could be what people have said to you in the past. It could be certain words, certain sentences. It could just have been one incident in the past where someone has said something that has made you not trust yourself. It's time to release those blocks. Let go of those blocks and truly stand in your power. You are a powerful being. You know your truth. You know you can discern what is true for you, whether that truth resonates with someone else or not. You know your truth. It's time to move forward in that energy because it will unblock you and it will bring in what you need in your life. Okay, so that is your message today. You take care, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.